everyone. My name is Sakshi Sharad Keraskar. I am a student of third year B Pharmacy from Shivaji Rao S. Zondale College of Pharmacy, Asangaon. Today I am going to present a topic from the subject Industrial Pharmacy 1, that is techniques used in manufacturing of hard gelatin capsules. So let's begin. So let's start with the introduction. Now, first we will see what is hard gelatin capsule. Hard gelatin capsule consists of two parts, namely cap and body. The diameter of a cap is slightly larger than body, but the length of a cap is smaller than body. The drug is filled in the body and is inserted into cap to give final form capsule. A hard gelatin capsule is a type of a capsule that is usually used to contain medicines in the form of a dry powder or very small pellets. Oral medications include tablets and hard gelatin capsules that are filled with powder. Hard gelatin capsules are usually filled with powder granules or tiny pellets. Advantages and disadvantages of hard gelatin capsules. Advantages. First, they are more elegant in appearance. Second, they are easy to transport. Third, they are tasteless and odorless shells. They are suitable for drugs processing unpleasant taste and odors. Disadvantages. First, they are not suitable for efflorescent materials because they absorb moisture and cause softening of a capsule. Second, they are not suitable for aqueous hydrochloric solutions. Now we will see techniques used in manufacturing of hard gelatin capsules. There are 8 techniques or steps that used in manufacturing of a hard gelatin capsule. First, dipping. Second, rotation. Third, drying. Fourth, stripping. Fifth, trimming. Sixth, joining. Seventh, sorting. Eighth, printing. This photo gives us idea of how manufacturing of hard gelatin capsule takes place. Now we will move towards the processes used in manufacturing of hard gelatin capsules. Step 1. Dipping. Pairs of stainless steel pins are dipped into the dipping solution to simultaneously form the cap and body. The pins are lubricated with a mold release agent. The pins are at ambient temperature. The temperature is about 228 degrees Celsius, whereas the dipping solution is maintained at the temperature of about 508 degrees Celsius in a heated jacketed dipping pan. The length of time to cast the film has been reported to be about 12 seconds, with larger capsules requiring longer dipping time. Step 2. Rotation. After dipping, the pins are withdrawn from the dipping solution, and as they are done so, they are elevated and rotated 2.5 times until they are facing upward. This rotation helps to distribute the gelatin over the pins uniformly and to avoid the formation of a bead at the capsule's end. After rotation, they are given a blast of cool air to set the film. Step 3. Drying. The racks of a gelatin-coated film then pass into a series of 4 drying ovens. Drying is done mainly by dehumidation by passing large volumes of dry air over the film. Only a temperature elevation of a few degrees is permissible to prevent film melting. Drying must not be so rapid as to cause case hardening of the outer surface of the forming shells that would impede further moisture removal. Over-drying must be avoided as this could cause film to split on the pins due to shrinkage or at least make them too brittle for the later trimming operation. Under-drying will leave the film too pliable or sticky for subsequent operations. A series of bronze jaws strip the cap and body portions of the capsules from the pins. Step 5. Trimming. The stripped cap and body portions are delivered to cullets in which they are firmly held. As the cullets rotate, knives are brought against the shelf to trim them to the required length. Step 6. Joining. The cap and body portions are aligned concentrically in channels and the two portions are slowly pushed together. The entire cycle takes about 45 minutes. However, about two-thirds of this time is required for the drying step alone. Step 7. Sorting. During sorting, the capsules passing on a lighted conveyor are examined visually by inspectors. Any defective capsules spotted are thus manually removed. Defects are generally classified according to their nature and potential to cause problems in usage. The most serious of these defects are the ones that could cause stoppage of a filling machine, such as imperfect curds, dented capsules, or those with holes. Other defects may cause problems on usage, such as capsules with split, long bodies, or grease inside. Many less important cosmetic faults, which only detract from appearance, also may occur. Small bubbles, specks in the film, mark on the cut edge, etc. Step 8. Printing. In general, capsules are printed prior to filling. Empty capsules can be handled faster than filled capsules, and should there be any loss or a damage to the capsules during printing, no active ingredients would be involved. Generally, printing is done on offset rotary presses having throughput capabilities as high as 3 or 4 million capsules per hour. Available equipment can print either axially along the length of a capsule or radially around the circumference of a capsule. So here we have completed the topic of subject industrial pharmacy. I hope you all liked the video. Thank you so much.